Hey everybody, and welcome to another craft tutorial. Before we get started, be sure to check out my Instagram listed down below. I would love to have you over there. I post a lot of really fun crafts and stories, so be sure to check it out. In today's video, I'm going to show you something really fun. This is going to be a sublimated candy bag for Halloween. These are the sequin bags from 143 Vinyl, and they reveal a really fun secret. These are reversible, so when you reverse them the other way, we have our sublimation design on these. And what I love is that they're so comfortable to wear because they have this nice soft piece in the back. They have really nice strings to hold them on, and these work great for a Halloween candy bag. They're easy to do and really fun. You can use infusible ink on these. You can order your designs off the internet if you don't have a sublimation printer. I'll list some of my favorite places to order from down below, but these are so fun, so easy, and I'm going to show you guys how to set up so that you can actually print the design. We're going to use Canva for this, and then we are going to get it pressed onto our bag. It's really fun and really easy, so let's get started.
Whatever we would do, we do it just for fun.
To do this print, I'm going to show you guys how to do this in Canva because I know a lot of you are really intimidated by Inkscape, so Canva's super easy to use as well. So what you're going to do is go and click custom size, and you can input your size in pixels, inches, millimeters, or centimeters. So we're going to do inches, and it's going to be 8.5 wide and 11 high because that's the size of the paper that we have. Go ahead and click new design. And you're going to get a blank sheet here. So you're going to have a blank screen. Now you can use images from Canva, whatever you want to do, but we're going to use some images that we already have in our sublimation designs. So let's go ahead and head over to our sublimation folder. Over in my sublimation design folder, I'm going to use two different designs. So the first one is a Halloween cat seamless pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to view, and I want to view extra large icons so that I can see which one I want to use for this design. They have some really fun kitty cats, but we're going to use this one because I think it's going to look really cool. So what I'm going to do is just drag it and drop it, and it will upload into the Canva program. Now what I'm going to do is actually set this up so that it is filling out this entire sheet without making these cats any bigger. So what I'm going to do is right click, click copy, click again, and click paste. And then all I want to do is line them up because this is a seamless pattern, so it's really easy to do. Then go ahead and click paste again, and we'll go ahead and line this one up at the bottom, and paste again, and we'll line this one up at the side. Whoops. Click paste again. There we go. Pasted that time. Did it paste twice? Oh, it did. Okay. That's okay. Watch what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and delete that one. We will repaste. Occasionally I don't notice that it pastes, so we'll go ahead and just line this one up. Now you have a full page of a seamless pattern. But now what we're going to do is add an additional page because we're going to use this one to do the design that we're going to put on the bag as well, because we're actually going to cut this one up to use it. So what I'm going to do is go back into my sublimation folder, and I'm going to find the design that I want to use. So this one is a Hocus Pocus design. And this one is really fun, and we're going to put the cats around this design, so it's going to be really cool. So again, all you have to do is just drag and drop, and then we can expand this so that it takes up more of the page. The reason we're doing this in two sections is because I can only print 8.5 by 11 because that's the size of the paper that I currently have. The printer I have can actually do 8.5 by 14, but I don't have that large of a sheet right now. So we're just going to make do with what we have. So I'm going to fill this page best I can. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Now what we want to do is click download. And you can do this with the free version of Canva, which is really nice. And what we're going to do is download this as a PDF print. Go ahead and click that, and we're going to download both pages. Click download. Now it will take a second to process the information, but it only takes a second, and then you can save this into here. So I'm just going to save this as Halloween bag. That way I have it. And we're going to go ahead and open the PDF. Nice thing with the PDF version here is that we don't have to resize anything. So it's really nice to use. So you have both of your pages ready to go. Now we're going to go ahead and click print. and make sure that we have the correct printer selected. So in this case, we are using the ST4000, which is one of my sublimation printers. And I want to print this in full color, and I want to go into more settings because I want to make sure that everything is set up. But what I want to use is print using system dialog, which is Control-Shift-P, or you can just click right there, because we need to go into our preferences, and I want to change my print quality to high. Then I also need to go into more options, and I want to turn off high speed and turn on mirror image. Because this has words on it, we want to make sure that we mirror our design on our print. Go ahead and click OK, and then click print. It's going to print over on my sublimation printer, and I'll show you guys how to put this on the bag. We have our two printouts right here. We've got the main one and then the one that we're going to kind of piece up. I also have some butcher paper, because it is important to put butcher paper inside of your blanks that you're going to do. Now this one is really, really thick, but just to be safe, we are going to go ahead and put that in there. This is the sequin bag from 143 Vinyl, and I love it because it is like a reversible sequin, so it's really, really fun. This is just really cool, and these are great for candy because you can wear them on your back. They're the little cinch sacks, and then this side is such a soft, like, comfortable piece. So these are great because they're so comfortable for the kids. They hold a ton of candy in them, so these are going to be a great option to use for your candy bags. And then they can always use them anytime. They can always flip the sequins up, or they can just have the Halloween print showing. So it's really up to you and what you want to do. But what I'm going to do is put this butcher paper inside first. That way it's just in there and I don't have to worry about it. So I just slide it on in. And I'm using 2 sheets that were cut for a previous project that I ended up not using. And they'll fill the inside of the bag perfectly. So now we're going to go ahead and turn this so it is the right direction. Make sure all of your sequins are the right direction. No matter what I do, I can't get that guy to flip back down, so I'm just going to leave him. It's okay. We're going to start with the Hocus Pocus portion, and I'm going to cut this down so that it is a much smaller piece so that we can put some of the cats around it. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim this up with just some scissors, leaving just a little bit of an edge so I have somewhere to put the tape. Okay. Now this we are going to put face down. This is why we make this in a mirror form. And then I've got a little bit of Caesar heat tape here. And all I'm going to do is tape this down to my bag, just along the edge a little bit. You don't have to do too much. It's a pretty easy design, pretty simple one to tape down. So you don't have to do a ton of taping. Now I will say you want to make sure that any like lumps or bumps are out of the way. I've got a little bit of a lump going on right here and I'm not sure what it is. So I'm just going to find that and see what's going on. Oh, it's the little zipper. So there is a little zipper pack in here. There's a little zipper pouch. So just be aware of that. You're going to probably feel that lump under your image, but that's okay. So now, like I said, I want to cut this one up, and I don't want to do like huge chunks of it. I just want to do like pieces. So all I'm going to do is kind of cut this into sections, and it doesn't really matter what sections I cut them into. I can just do whatever I want here. And I'm just going to tape these all over the bag because I just think it would look really fun to have these cute little kitty cats and these little skulls and all that kind of just placed around the bag. And again, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just sort of cutting and I'm just going to kind of place them everywhere. And you can kind of just do whatever you want. And you can do whatever kind of design you want. You don't have to do cats. You can just be creative and have fun. So I'm going to go ahead and get this part done. And then we can come back and press all of it down. Once you have everything taped down the way you want it, we can move this over to our heat press. So our heat press is going to be set to 395 and I'm going to press this for about 60 seconds. I've taken my pressing pillow off. This can just be pressed directly on. And I have everything up onto the bottom plate. So all I'm going to do is press this. I do use I would say like a decently firm pressure, but nothing too crazy, especially since I took the pressing pillow off. But I will say I do like to make sure that the braided little straps are not on your press. It just makes it a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and press this for about 60 seconds. Okay, we are almost ready to pull this up, so we'll go ahead and pop this up. And I am going to let this cool for just a few seconds. We'll move it over to the table, and then we can peel off all of the little pieces. Now we get to peel everything off, so just go ahead and start popping off all the little pieces. And then you're going to reveal a fun, cute design. This is such an easy thing to do with sublimation. You could use infusible ink on these as well. So it's really easy to do, really, really fun. And I have to say, I really enjoyed making this. And I just think these little designs are so fun. Now I will say, when peeling the tape off, if you can try to peel with the sequins, it'll come off a little bit easier than trying to peel up. So instead of peeling like this direction, I'm going to peel down this way. And I just think that'll work a little bit better for everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this one off. Let's see if we can get that off and pop this off. Look at how pretty. This is such a fun little bag. So if you don't want to use the Hocus Pocus side, you can just take and cover that up. We'll just flip all those sequins over. Now it just looks like a plain, fun blue bag. But let's say we want Halloween to come around. We are going to be all set over here with this fun bag. This was so easy to do. Super fun. I really enjoyed making this. And you guys can see how simple this is. But again, you could do this with just about anything that you want to. It's really fun to take these little patterns and cut them up and place them around your design to make your own kind of look. You can do as many or as few as you want. Just a really fun way to kind of have fun with sublimation and do your own thing with it. You guys saw how easy this was to do with Canva, and Canva is completely free to do this type of design with. If you guys have questions, let me know. I'm always around, happy to answer your questions for you. I will make sure to add the links in the comments to where to get the little kitty cats and to where to get this design as well. These are both from Creative Fabrica, so I will link them down in the comments for you guys. I hope you had so much fun checking out this super easy to do Halloween trick-or-treat bag. Have a great day and happy crafting.